Welcome, Compass Girls, live on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Rachel Ferrucci, and this
And
is
I'm
Zippy
Vicky
Sam.
Taylor. We do this
Say
all
hi.
the time. Step on each other.
You could follow us on the Compass Girls, that's the Compass Girls, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Oh my God, I love that. That is awesome.
That's right, couldn't get the Compass Girl, so that's just the hashtag.
That's cool. I love it. I think I need one too.
I think you need one too.
That's what I just said. My voice is a little bit off from us being away in the hotel room. So if I go in and out, I apologize. So housekeeping, make sure you share. And our videos are now going to YouTube. So if you are watching on YouTube, subscribe. We have fun shows every week. And this week, I feel like we just did a show because we did. We did a live show.
We did do a show.
In a car. That was so much fun. It was a little scary though, because even though we're having conversations and talking, we still have an outline of, okay, this is what we're going to talk about. And that was totally just off the cuff. And at first I was like, I feel like I was rambling. And I actually messaged a couple people and asked them, like, was I rambling? Were we all right? Like, was it entertaining?
I think we always ramble.
Yeah, but we want to, we're very concerned about our viewers. We want to make sure that they're entertained or they're learning something. And
That's right.
That was so just, okay, we're jumping in a car. We had things hanging off the visor, and it was
So you want to tell them about how we had to jerry-rig the phone and it was falling and it was bouncing? I just felt like they must have thought we were in an earthquake.
It could be. And it felt like we were like bouncing up and down, up and down. So that was, it was. And I loved, like, my favorite part was when everybody was jumping in the back seat, because I thought that was hysterical.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't seen it, it is in the feed, and I don't know if it's on YouTube yet, but it is in the feed. Go check it out. We just did it on Saturday. We had special guests from Toyota, and we had we had an influencer you might recognize, and we had a blogger that I know a lot of you know. Not saying her name.
That was pretty awesome. Like,
thank you.
That whole really good.
Thank you. And Zippy
awesome.
got a little raw. Oh.
What was that?
Nothing. What are you wearing?
Oh, so do I remind you of somebody, like a superhero?
No.
Okay, forget the hat. It's a Yankee hat, but she wears
a 9-inch shirt,
a gray pretend denim jacket, because I don't have it, and jeans. And she, I have a cat, but my cat went down there. Wait a minute. Come here, Thor. Come here. I was trying to get her.
Now I think it would be that. Sorry about that, guys.
I'm going to show you. Oh, what is this?
A little closer.
I'm not sure what's happening. That's weird.
What happened?
I went to go get something from because for me to get pictures here, I have to go to our Facebook. And when I get it was saying sign in. I don't know what's happening.
So it was sign in. That's sign.
I'm
sign.
I'm double loading stuff on Facebook. You would think I was drinking already, and I really wasn't. But let's see if I could show
But I
you
see someone guess who it is, and I'm sure she's right because I'm
who
a
who get,
Deborah.
what'd she say?
Deborah Muccio said Captain Marvel, of course.
Deborah, I love
Yeah.
you. I love Deborah, and I was trying to, but this is the actual shirt she wears. Now, I'm an 80s girl, so of course I have a denim jacket, but it's blue, but this was gray, so I thought it would go. I don't have my gray denim jacket anymore. But and she has a Marvel hat and I don't have one. So we need to reach out to Marshall and he needs to send his beloved friend, moi, a a Marvel hat or get one for me or find it because I actually looked and I couldn't find
Well,
it.
we can tag him here. Let me go in the comments and tag him.
Tell him I am talking about him because I can't get my cat over here because I wanted to do the whole Captain Marvel and the spaceship.
It won't let me tag him because he doesn't follow this page. He doesn't follow this page.
Whoa, that's
No, that can't be. It can't be.
as we call people out. Why are you following this? Well, Deborah's here, and she's a fellow
Boom.
80s girl.
Boom.
Okay, so what else? We drove a lot this weekend. Last week we didn't have.
No. Rachel drove a lot this weekend. I played Miss Daisy as she was driving Miss Daisy. You were driving me around.
I see it because I can't say the real name of it, but you grabbed the old poop bar a couple times, but not many. So I'm proud of you.
In the Avalon.
Oh, the Avalon. It really moved. I liked it. So I am, we all know my car was stolen. Adjuster called me today. He totaled it out. So that's
money. Oh, sorry.
So, well, the car will get paid off. I won't really make any money, obviously, but,
but you don't lose any money.
I get to start fresh. But we're really considering a couple of the Toyotas. So next week, I'm checking out a Toyota, a different car each week. So I'm doing the RAV4, the 4Runner, the Tacoma with the extra cab, and the Highlander. And hopefully after that, I'll have picked out my car. But every week I'm actually going to be telling everybody what I like, what I don't like, and all of that.
Oh, good. You're going to do it right here?
I don't know. Like, if people want to know, I could. If not, then I'll just throw it somewhere else. I don't know.
Okay.
I minute or two if people want to know. You know, if you want to know. That should be a song. It's a song. I want to know. Is it Alyssa Morissette? No.
I want to know. Yeah, we could sing.
I can't sing. Oh, you know what we're going to do? Because we are so far behind because we were in the car, so we couldn't do any of our winners. So I am going. We do. We have winners. So for the, I got to put my glasses on because I'm going to try not to mess up anybody's name, but I'm not going to place a bet on that. So
I'm looking at the form and I don't see the winners.
It's on the winners form.
Where's the winners form?
I didn't put them over there because we had 2 weeks worth of winners. Okay. So we have for the RFID holder, Kathy Regioni.
Oh, I'm sure you got that right. Yay! Congratulations, Kathy.
Another RFID holder, my girl Rainisha Spring.
Springer, yay!
The RFID holder. Okay, I apologize. It's not an Italian name, so I'm gonna try my best. Christine Christen, I believe.
Oh, Christine Christian! Yay! Yes. She writes. She used to write for me a little bit. She's a fabulous. You know what? She's one of my favorite authors. She's wrote the coolest book, How to See the World in a Weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wow. So she needs the RFID holder.
She does need it.
Our Derma E is Alicia Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer.
Hey, Alicia.
It's a long I because it's EI, right? I think I got that right. Alicia, I think I got that right. For the Nubia, Lisa Samazik.
Yay! What's this?
You have the best yay. Can I tell you that? You have the best yay. Okay, now for our car show. Got it? Car show? Get it? So car show that was on Saturday. Yes, we have 4 winners that you are going to receive a Toyota gift bag, and I believe it's a really nice clear plastic bag. So if you go to any sporting events, it's great for football, baseball, because it's a clear bag. You put your stuff in it. It's also great for the beach, ladies, because it's plastic. So if it gets wet, it doesn't matter. You can put it in the sand. It's great. Love it because I have
your wet bathing suit in it. It's a great thing to put your wet bathing suit in when you come up and get all over everything.
You're going to get the bag, and in the bag is a pair of sunglasses and a t-shirt. So we have 4 winners, and 1 winner is Janine Talbot.
Yay, Janine! Yay! Janine and Dave.
Bobby Ashton, which
I don't know Amy, but that's okay.
I know Bobby. She comes to the gym. She's badass. So Bobby.
Yay! Congrats, Bobby.
Margaret Kammerer.
Yay! Congratulations.
You have the best. Yay. I love it. And and the last
I need this.
The last winner is Mike DeJoya.
Mike's been here every single week. Woo, Mike!
So go, Mike. And you know what was funny is he was like, because he shared and he was commenting and stuff, but in one of his things, I don't know where it was or on someone's share, because he was kind of commenting like all over the place. So one of them was, I'm the winner or something like that. So then when I pulled him, I was laughing. I was like, oh yeah, he called it. So hi, Michelle. Michelle made it back. Yeah, so again, to win the great prizes, we do have fun prizes, but to win, all we ask you to do is comment and share. Like right now, you can go ahead and share our video, and we will always be grateful for you to share and tell your friends and family about us. Yeah, because we love to have viewers. So
I'm ready. I'm ready to drink.
I didn't open mine yet.
I didn't pop my cork. I just took the top off. I asked Mr. S to do it, and then you said, "Hey, it's time to go on." So I'm going to.
We were running so behind today. So we have our event tomorrow that the Brand Connection is putting on, which is our long shot movie premiere, and we have 100 people coming. So if any of you guys,
Holy crap!
yeah, we have 100. Uh-oh, what happened?
I just champagne the floor.
Oh, I hope mine doesn't do that because I'm just gonna suck
You know
it.
what I did? I went, yay!
So
As
literally
long
we're
as it's
getting ready. Wait a minute, I'm telling them what happened. We're getting ready to go on. And Zippy's like walking out of the room. I'm like, it's 8 o'clock. I just pushed the button, go live, and I'm like yelling,
and I'm
5,
holding
4.
in my arms, trying to get him off the couch. Okay,
When,
so when I clean my face after, I'm doing it with a champagne towel. That'll be good.
oh my God.
Myself.
Okay, wait a minute. You're making me nervous because yours popped.
Well, mine popped because
I was ready.
mine popped because I shook it because
Uh-oh.
I was all excited.
Wait. Is it going up? It's not going up. Okay, so this
Okay,
is
I'm ready. Are you ready?
we're not making drinks. We're drinking it straight because I want to taste the look at
We
it.
love a good Prosecco. Okay, our sponsor tonight is a brand called Il. We're drinking the Prosecco tonight. It's from Italy, which is where Prosecco should be from.
Yes,
Yep, this is a lively, refreshingly crisp bouquet. I'm just reading the back.
how pretty is that? And you can tell
Apple, white pear, and citrus. Wait a minute. Let me get more in there because I need it.
Bubble.
Although I was going to say after the day I've had, but I really had a lazy day. I did nothing that I was supposed to.
Oh my God. I have not stopped today. Literally, I have not stopped. Michelle, thank you for sharing.
I was supposed to go to the museum and to lunch with my sister-in-law, but the weather was bad, so we canceled it. So I had gotten everything off of my plate to go, and I just took advantage of not having anything to do, except for panicking that I had to do.
Can I tell you that?
Salud.
Salud.
Hmm?
We need a producer or someone that can be here with me because
Why would you?
Well,
Why do you get
wait, I'll tell you. I have a very good reason why I need the person here with me. Because you have this setup and your setup is so cute and you're all nice and back. And I feel like I'm like all up in everybody's face because I can't sit way back here because I actually have to do the stuff on here. So tonight I'm going to stay back here. I'm not putting up any pictures. I'm not going to do anything.
Okay. So you know what I actually have and how I have my setup, and you might want to use this, is I have a stand-up desk and it goes down, and it looks almost like I have a stand-up desk on top of a stand-up desk. So it actually looks like a tray table.
I need the computer that's got the video on is the computer that I have to actually.
And that's the one you see in, but below that, I don't know if you could do. I have a second computer right there. That's computer one, and then there's the computer that you see me on, which is that one.
I have another computer, but I don't think it'll work.
Why not?
Because whatever one is on is the one that has the dashboard with everything. Oh, unless I could log into it twice. So really quick, Michelle asked, is the Il Champagne, the Prosecco, is it available everywhere across the country? You know what? I am going to lean up.
While you're doing that, I am going to look it up, but I have seen it in the stores. I'm guessing it is. I'm just going to get the prices for you. It's nice, huh? It's a little, you must like it. It's got a little sweetness to it.
I do like it.
It's a $10 Prosecco. I mean, I see it. Wine.com has it for $12.99. No, that's a different one.
The site, Z, because I don't see it.
Mia Netto. It's Mia Netto ill. I'm sorry. It's not just ill. It's Mia Netto ill. And I'll write it in the comments. And it is, if you have a Total Wine and More, it's available at Total Wine. So yeah, it's Mia Netto.
Sorry. Did you see you won? I see Renisha here. I call her Ray Ray because I'm Ray. She's Ray. I love it. I love having
I love Aisha.
I love
she's
having
good.
Ray. Ray Ray. I'm Ray, she's Ray.
So it is. I'm going to write it down. Mia Netto.
If you put it in our thingy,
I'm just writing in the comments for now, and I'll put it separate in a sec.
Let's see if I see your comments. I don't.
Well, I have to hit. Well, that's because I haven't hit
enter
yet.
Because I'm not. I still don't see it.
I'm just looking for the right.
Oh, we're both.
I just want the right link. That's why I want the link to this particular alcohol that we're drinking. Although I don't think it really matters because it's a spumante, of course it is. And here we go. And I'm sure on their site will list every place that. There, you should see it now.
Did you hit send?
I just hit send.
Okay, because let's see how long it takes because I still don't see it.
Okay, so so these are so I guess Mia Netto has a number of different wines within the same category, but the Il line, they said it was designed with a younger, more original image. It's lighter, it's informal, it's for social drinking, it's inexpensive. It's a great Wednesday night wine.
Hold on.
So when you want champagne.
You know what? I didn't realize this is a Mia Netto.
I'm sorry.
Well, I love them. Oh, look.
I'm
sorry. That is my mother. She knows I have a show.
Hello, Eileen. Answer it in front of us. Answer it.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
I'm doing my show.
Oh, I will come right on.
Okay, we'll see you there. Bye.
Bye.
So Rachel's mother called me this weekend when she couldn't get a hold of Rachel. I love it. So
you know what? She sounded a little mad at me because I didn't call because she doesn't like when I'm busy and I don't call, and she gets really mad at me. So that's why she was like, "Hello," with the attitude. She was about to like rip me one, and then when I said I was doing my show, she knew she couldn't.
She uses that all the time.
That's how you get out of trouble. You answer the phone with your mother on live Facebook.
That's awesome. So I love the fact that they have a Prosecco in this in this price point because it's a Wednesday night and this is a Wednesday night Prosecco.
And how much is it?
I see it for $8.98 to $13. That is insane.
So we do, swear to God, we do these Prosecco drinks that I absolutely love. I think I might have made one on the show one time with the rhubarb shrub.
Yes, you did. Yep.
So that's like our kind of go-to drink when we don't want to drink, straight Prosecco and you just want something else different, but you don't want like a hard drink. So when I'm spending $20-$30 on a bottle that I'm mixing with something, it makes me so mad, and it's really good. It's actually really good. Like I like
sweet. It's healthy, so it's sweet.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, but it has like a crisp. I don't know. I'm trying to be all fancy, but I like it. If I
That's
could
all that
drink
matters.
straight, like sometimes you take a sip of a Prosecco or a wannabe Prosecco, and then you take a sip of it, and it's like it'll leave an aftertaste. You know, it doesn't have that crispness. You know
No,
what
it's
I'm
very
saying?
clean. You know, it's very clean. It's very crisp. You're right, and it has the finish is like bye bye, bye bye. Time for another sip.
Hi, Tiffany. You need to send me a message, please. Send me a message right now. Do I need to look at it right now? It's top secret.
Oh my word! How much have you had this before you started the show? Because you're acting like you're enjoying that wine a lot.
I am enjoying it. You know what? It's just been a crazy couple days. I didn't even go to the gym today because you know I love doing events. The crazier it is, the more hectic it is, the better I am. But then I sit there and complain that I have no time. So I'm not going to complain or anything because I love it. But this is the first time I'm actually sitting. Oh my God. And next week, well, you guys will see on Facebook tomorrow night, starting at 5:30, we have our event. The hashtag is long shot. If you are online, please go check the long shot hashtag. And if you could share or comment or whatever, that would be great. But you'll see everything that we did. I still have the I'm making the big selfie frame, and Kathy, you know, my gym mom who I talk about all the time, she's been here 2 days straight with me. Guess what we did? What she taught me. I wish Lisa was here to hear this.
What? Let's go. Let's tell her.
I now know how to use the Cricut machine that you and Lisa bought me for my birthday.
Are you kidding? It's been sitting all that time?
Yes, it's been sitting all that time. Yeah. So I now know how to use it. It is so easy, so much fun. We did all these letters. I did like the little fans for the not fans like this, not fans, selfie sticks. So like you go girl, vote for me, all stuff like that. So Kathy and I did those. She did most of them and then showed me how to do it, like she was walking me through. But now I got it pretty much down. Then I bought the foam board because I'm going to do one frame because we're doing these events all the time. So it would be just easy enough. There's Kathy. It would be just easier if we already have a frame set to use at every event, and we have a Velcro piece that we can just put the hashtag on. So I just got to cut out the frame, but Kathy came over before, and literally she left when we started the show. She was out there gluing the letters because she did the it's the nice pop color with the shadow behind it. So the letters, you got to glue them together. But on the top of the frame, it's going to say the brand connection. It's going to look so nice. I can't wait. So, yeah. So Kathy, I asked her to come on the show. I was like, you could come be our guest because you've been doing so much. I've been working her to death. So anyway, that's that. I'm using the Cricut. I love it. I didn't realize everything you could do with it. And Lisa's been saying that to me. And you know me, I need someone to show it to me. I can't read and do it. I'm a visual person. So so that is that. So I thought that was exciting. So thank you for my birthday present from 2 years ago. I love it. It's very nice.
That's good. So good. So Michelle said the closest place you can find the wine is 5 hours away. I know you can get it on wine.com, but it's you probably have to put in a good size order to get either free shipping or a low shipping or something. I don't know anything about wine.com, but I know they have it.
As long as they could ship, if your state is shipping's allowed of alcohol, you could get it. So
Yes.
zip.
Hi, Eileen.
So spring is literally right around the corner, like a few days away,
No,
right?
no, today.
Oh, today?
Today. Today is the first day
Oh,
of spring, I believe.
I didn't know it's today. Woohoo!
Yes.
That is exciting. All right, it's spring. Spring ahead, spring forward. Let's go, spring. Okay, we need to get spring ready. Hi, Toddy.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hi, Ma. So how do you, Miss Zippy, get yourself spring ready? What do you do?
First thing I have to do is, well, first thing I do is go through the clothing and dump all those. I know I'm in Florida, but winter we still wear long sleeves and
So do you
jeans.
switch
So
clothes?
yeah, I do. I switch the clothes because now it's going to start getting warm every day. Like it was 85 here the other day. It was beautiful. And then I try to get this spring ready, but you're going to talk about that while I show you how I get spring ready because I have terrible, 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 dull, dead skin. Oh my gosh, this is going to look awful. Wait a minute.
You
Wait a minute.
are adorable. I love
Yeah,
that.
well, wait till you see when I take it off. So while you talk, what?
You would look so good in a headband and one of those like rat hats.
Wait a minute. Let me see it. I'll do it like that.
I don't look
How's
good.
that? Is
Oh my gosh, how cute you look.
that all right? All right. Well, it's not. This is just to keep it. So while you talk about your spring, I will show you what I do. Now, for me, it's all about masking because I got to get rid of the dead, all that dead skin, get rid of the dull. Sometimes now the first thing I will do, oh my gosh, ew, is I'll use clay and the clay will definitely it'll draw out all the impurities and get rid of all of that dead skin. But I'm a maskaholic, so I love, oh my God,
I need to try a mask and I'm guilty of this because I everybody
mask, Rach. I mean, I use rose masks because it puts moisture in your skin. I have vitamin masks for when I want to really restore. Because
I need to
these cool masks that you just open up and stick on. This one's gold. It's a gold mask.
Ew. So let me tell you, when I stop doing masks, you're gonna be like, what is the matter with you? When I was a teenager and I used to read Teen Beat 17
I remember Teen Beat.
and 17, those are my go-to magazines when I was a teenager. And my skin was so oily, like, the T-zone, like when you were a kid. And then it was like that all through probably until I was like 18, 19. And then in my early 20s, it was always right here with the zits and right here still. And every time I did a mask, because it brings your impurities out and it just cleanses your skin, that you would sometimes break out from it. So I did it when I was like 21 and it made me break out, and I was so mortified about it that I never did a mask again. And now I'm going on 50. My skin is dry. My face needs that tightening. Like, I love the feel, because I used to do them all the time. And I love the feel of how it like tightens up, like with the clay mask. Actually, I did a clay mask because that was probably in my 30s. But I haven't done one in so long, and I really, really need to do one. So I'm going to start doing, oh my God, look at you. I love it. All right, so let's talk about how you should be getting prepared, ladies.
Yeah,
So
because I'm not going to be able to talk as it tightens. I'll be like,
okay, you have to,
I don't know how I'm going to get it off.
like a
I haven't thought of
ventriloquist. You'll have to talk like that,
our
right?
movie.
There you go. So we should be waxing all year long, but in the winter, I know we get lazy. We're like, you let it go. We should be doing pedicures all the time. We don't. So now is the time you should be calling for all of your appointments and getting your wax, your pedicure, your manicure. You got to get your toes ready. Z, was I not freaking out? And I do pedicures and stuff, but I was still freaking out that I didn't have like flip flop feet, ready feet. And I made Zippy check my feet when I went to Florida because I was so nervous about it. So, like, get rid of the winter ugliness on your toes, ladies. Like, that dry, white, nasty skin, like, go get it rubbed off, scraped off, cut off, do what you have to do.
I love when they use that grater on the bottom. I can still talk. The grater on the bottom, the cheese grater thing.
Oh, yeah, that's
I love
nice.
that.
And you know I love baby foot too, like baby foot at home. But
Still haven't used it.
so the baby foot is great for at home, but at this time of year you should be making an appointment for a for for I'm so sorry. I just saw a comment that Michael Bublé is on tonight at 10 o'clock. My mother's letting us all know that. So anyway,
You won't miss it.
I was worried about that.
I know you were. You were thinking about it all day.
I like Michael Bublé. So anyway, still make the professional appointment because there is nothing like when they actually really get in there around your toes and everything. I used to be a freak with like nobody could touch my feet. And then my mom actually made me go. She was like, you gotta go, like, come with me. You'll be fine. Like, you know, my mother went faithfully. She was always doing her manicures and her pedicures, and her feet and nails always looked good. So I went and I was like, oh, this isn't so bad with, you know. And the funny thing is, and I love going with Courtney because between the both of us, when they're doing the bottom, because it tickles, like I'm cracking up. I just tell them I'm sorry. I'm very ticklish. And I forgot what the heck I was saying, but whatever. So make sure you go.
Courtney and blah, 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 blah.
Make sure you get your pedicure, your manicure. Your toes should be painted. And let's talk a little bit about waxing because people either go waxing all the time or they don't go. Now, first of all, the more you wax, the less painful it'll be because the more you wax, the less the hair grows back. And if you keep up with it, it won't be as painful. Now,
what are we talking about waxing here?
Your legs, your bikini area. Let's concentrate on bikini area for a minute. So if you're a big chicken or if you have sensitive skin, you could take something before you go, an ibuprofen or something. Are you a chicken? You're a chicken?
I've never had a bikini wax.
Stop it.
I have my face waxed all the time.
Oh my God.
I'm
hey,
this week. If Shane is watching, get the wax ready because I'm coming.
Well, I mean, waxing a lip is like zip. Mike's saying he's being funny. He needs a wax job. But you know what, Mike? All you guys, like, you need to get your back waxed. Like the hair on the back, Ollie, and your bikini area. You know, manscaping is in right now. So yes, Mike, I think you should go for that waxing. But guys, they could wax their back and stuff, like clean that whole thing up, you know? And for women, like I said, the more you go, the less it's gonna hurt. And
I'm scared.
if you start out with a bikini, you could do a bikini where they just go to your bikini line. Then you could do French. They go a little bit more like this. And then once you get over that, you can go for the Brazilian. So
I have a question.
what?
Do you have to do anything to prepare? I mean, do you have to like trim or?
So yes,
I'm serious. I have never had one done and I know there are other people who've never had it done. I can't be the only person in the world.
If you haven't shaved or trimmed or anything all winter long, or if you haven't trimmed in like a couple months, you should trim it. Let it maybe, I don't know, a quarter of an inch. If your hairs are long, when they put the wax on, it'll hurt when they're pulling it off.
That's what I want to know.
Yes. Okay. So if the hairs are shorter, they'll pull it off. Get over your embarrassment, ladies, because you have on the little underwear. Trust me, these ladies, they've seen it all. Their job is to make your badge look beautiful. That's their job, to make.
I just remember the day Shayna had her first one and she was cutting my hair afterwards and she had jeans on. And I gotta tell you, she was like, ooh, she was dancing all over the place. She was going,
yeah.
That's my first bikini wax. My hairdresser.
Because it's so smooth, and it feels like I love afterwards, like when I go to bed at night and the sheets are cool and you just feel so clean and so smooth, and I mean, Rich loves it. He's like, take care of that. Like, go do something.
Ooh, I can't laugh.
Exactly. But the Brazilian, I'm not going to lie, it hurts. It really hurts because they're getting right in it. Just while they're doing it, it hurts. It doesn't hurt afterwards. Once they're done, it's done. But right when, no, they wax the bits when they're doing Brazilian. And it does hurt. It lasts a long time, but I did it and I haven't gone back for that one because I'm afraid. But I want to. And my girl Heidi, she's at Rain in Brantford, Rain Spa, Wellness Spa. But Rain, she's awesome, and like I know she would do it great. The other thing is the type of wax they use. So if you call to make an appointment, if you've never done it before, you should definitely ask questions and ask what kind of wax they use. The harder wax for bikini is better. So it's not like, if you remember, it almost looked like beeswax. They rub the wax on. They do that on the lip. Put the wax on, they put the thing on, and then they go and rip it off. Well, with the bikini area, it's almost like, I think it's like pink, and it's harder wax. So when they put it on, it almost like it rolls. So they just kind of go, or pull it, but it's different wax. Again, get over the embarrassment. You'll do it. If your first time you go, you want to make sure you didn't shave, you didn't exfoliate, although some places will tell you to exfoliate to get the dead skin off. But I don't totally agree with that, because I think that then you're you're making that skin sensitive. So, but other professionals will say, well, if you exfoliate, it has a better grip. I think if they're using the right wax, you're going to have the right grip. But again, you have to, Rich said the Brazilian's his favorite. Well, that's nice.
Thank you, Rich. We all needed to know that.
I have never done under my arm, by the way. I heard that
My hair doesn't grow under my arms. So
it doesn't.
here's a little treat about menopause.
What?
The hair under your arms doesn't grow as like it did before.
Really? But it starts coming out here?
It comes on my face instead, which is why yeah. I was doing that today. I was chasing hairs. I was chasing those iron hairs.
Okay, that's not fun.
No.
Great. So we talked about waxing. We talked about pedicures, manicures, your hair, and I'm to talk about my hair because when I tell you I have roots, and you guys saw it Saturday, I have roots galore. I said to Rich today, I need to call and go make an appointment to get my hair done.
You're talking. Take my mask off. I think it should be just about dry.
Take your mask off.
Yeah, I'm good. I have a bowl of water.
So make your hair appointment, get all your appointments set, and go look for your bathing suit now because and make sure you have a 1-piece and a 2-piece. One piece is great if you're gonna go do something like you're jumping off, rocks, you're diving, things like that, activities, boating, water activities, you need a 1-piece. So make sure you have a 1-piece and a 2-piece. Go do that now.
And if you're also like me and you just have a 1-piece, you still need a second one because one you want for laying in the sun. I do because I hate my thighs, and even when I was thinner, I hated my thighs. I love a little skirt on it. It's a thing. I have one with a skirt and one without. The other thing is if you instead of getting a bikini, and if you're not bikini, you don't have a bikini styled body, there is still really nice 2-piece bathing suits with skirts and tops that you can kind of hide things. Oh God, what a mess.
I can't wear a skirt because I feel like when you go into the skirt bathing suit, I'm not
my age.
I'm not going to
say
65.
You're my age. But so I've always had a thing about my thighs. In all honesty, because I was a dancer, and dancers have huge muscular thighs, and they were giant. I have giant mega thighs. Yes, I do.
You have nice legs. You're crazy.
I have nice lower legs, but is there? I can't see.
So speaking of giant things, well, not speaking of things, but we didn't because Facebook, something happened, so we couldn't talk about. We didn't have our St. Patrick's Day party. Oh, quick, what I found out about St. Patrick's Day, and I will give the credit to Rich because he says I never give him credit, but St. Patrick's Day, Patrick was an Italian. I said this at the game, remember? I yelled it so everybody heard. Yes. So St. Patrick, just so you know, you can go and look that up. Go Google that St. Patrick was Italian. I don't know why I was getting all the credit for that. But we were going to talk about Vegas and
my face feels so wait a minute. My face feels like baby doll. It feels so soft. I didn't even put any moisturizer on it because I forgot to bring it in here.
Actually, come closer.
It feels so good. It's so soft. Can I plug this?
Yeah, plug it.
You know what I used? I used an Umbrian clay purifying mask. It deeply cleanses and purifies. It's for any type of skin. It's by Fresh. I love, if you haven't guessed, I love Fresh. Now, sugar face polish. I could have polished my face too.
Somebody just asked me if I wanted to try some clay, something about a rose, or was that you?
Might be, I think might have been me, but for when you need to really hydrate your skin, don't think that masks are only for taking away dry skin. This has got real rose petals in it, and it hydrates and tones, and it's a rose mask. This is like my fourth jar of it because it's a small jar. And no, that's not the one that's open. That's the new one that I bought. Oh, black tea. Some of these I haven't tried yet. But I'm a little bit of a maskaholic because my skin feels so fresh afterwards.
I have masks. I'm going to do one.
You should. Or the next time we're together, we should do. I feel like I just had a spa day, except for the fact that over here, I think I have green in my hair.
So next time, I'll do the mask and you do the talking.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
So, we were speaking of, we were talking about Vegas, or we were planning on talking about Vegas, but for if anybody is in Vegas, they're actually having the Great Vegas Festival of Beer. How freaking cool is that?
Right now?
It's Friday, April 5th and Saturday, April 6th. It's at the event center downtown Las Vegas. Like, that is so cool. I wish I was there for that. Vegas has some cool stuff.
I can't believe I'm on camera with absolutely no makeup on.
You're beautiful.
I just gave myself a mask.
And then,
so let's talk Vegas, baby. I got myself a chip here. I got a lucky chip.
You, me, and Carissa, we stayed at the Delano. Right?
Delano. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. It's named after Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
I think it should be Delano.
Okay, well, whatever.
Delano.
I've stayed at the MGM Grand. I have stayed at I've been to Las Vegas so many times. Mr. F hates to travel. You know how he is about travel.
Yep.
If it's a cruise, he'll go on a cruise. We were at the Paris. We stayed at the Paris. No, I'm sorry, not the Venetian. We stayed at the Venetian.
How was that? I want to stay there. That was beautiful.
That was gorgeous. The rooms are all suites, and when I say suites, they're huge. With a sunken bedroom. So you come into your living room and then you step down into your bedroom, and they're just absolutely, I wish I had a photo. It's been a long time. It's when we got Clem. That's how long it is. So
wow.
he turned 14 this week. So it has to be about 13, 14 years ago that we did that. I've been there with
our room.
We stayed at Delano. We were there we were there together with CB for. I've been there for a couple of conferences.
What's CB? Chrissy B.
Bias. Collective.
I thought you meant Chrissy Beam.
No. And then why else? Oh, I was there on the high roller press trip. Oh my gosh. $10,000 table service sitting next to Michael Jordan and the whole 9 yards. It was craziness.
Can I just talk about, I wanted to say two things. One is the Luxor. I didn't like the rooms. Our first room, I actually asked them to move us. It was disgusting and smelled and was musty, and I felt like I was in some old, nasty yuck. I actually made them switch us. They switched us to another room, which I had to pay more money for. And yeah, they made me pay more money. And the room was just and I was like, all right, well, we're just sleeping here, so whatever. I'll never stay at the Luxor again. Never stay there.
Well, here's what I don't like at the Luxor. I don't like the elevator because you're not going up. You're going this way. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
And it's such a bizarre feeling, and it sounds like you're going to break down.
But the lounge
Like,
and everything, like we had a really good time because Rich and I would, I mean, it was just the two of us. So we would just kind of sit in the lounge. We were having some drinks. It was like, however, us together traveling, we have so much fun. So it doesn't really matter. You know, like we went to Vegas.
except that the hotels in Las Vegas are just magnificent. I was invited on a trip for tomorrow. I had to turn it down to the Palms. Um, but there's just something, it's like, to me, it's almost like being on a cruise ship because everything's right there. Your food, your entertainment, your sleep, everything's right in these hotels are like mega resorts with gorgeous pools and table service and lounges and theaters. And it's you know what? If you're looking for an all-inclusive vacation, and you don't ever have to go out on the strip if you don't want to, I think that Las Vegas really offers that to guests as really nice settings where you can stay and just experience whatever you want. Whatever it is that you love. For example, you and I, we travel well together, but we have different interests. I love staying at the Aria. The reason I love it, and I've stayed there twice, I think. I've been on 2 trips to the Aria.
They have
a great, but they also have the best art collection outside of a museum that you will ever
you're
see.
Very into art and stuff.
And
me,
you can go to Las Vegas and see free art that rivals any great museum, and it's right out in the open in a hotel or in the courtyard at City Center. City Center has beautiful artwork. There's a Rodin and I'm not talking about Godzilla Rodin. I'm talking about the sculptor outside, right outside the hotel. And it's magnificent. And so for me, that's what I love. It's got gambling, which we both love.
I only did very little bit of gambling, but Rich and I did the gondola ride in Venetian.
That's fun.
One of the we went driving, we went down, and Michelle talked about this, down Fremont Street. And we've been to Vegas, or I've been to Vegas a couple times, but I never knew about Fremont Street. And then when we went down there and it was like old time Vegas, it was so exciting and it was so fun to be down there. I really want to do like a group trip to Vegas. I said Rich and I planned our whole 25th renewing our vows. We're like, we want all our friends to come and we'll all dress up like the 50s and we'll have Elvis do our vows and we'll go to the Little White Chapel and then go down Fremont Street. And yes, Michelle, I want to do that zip line. That is so freaking cool. You're just laying there like Superman coming down. Want to do that.
I haven't done that either.
Oh my God. It was,
Michelle, has Michelle done it? Michelle, have you done it?
Have you done it? Because we stumbled upon Fremont Street because Rich and I do a lot of exploring, driving around and everything. And, you know, it's like he watches Pawn Stars all the time. So we were driving to see if we saw that. And then, you know, we saw it. He was like, oh, I didn't expect this. I said, well, that's because we're watching it on TV. You're expecting like this glamorous thing, and it's like it's pawn shop. Pawn shops are in crappy.
Did you go in?
So where
Did
else
you go in?
We didn't, because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning when we were driving back. The other thing that we did that I think it was good,
You did.
walked the whole, you know, you got to walk over the bridge, then over another bridge, then over.
North end of the strip to the south end.
We did the whole thing, and it's a long walk, but at least you're getting activity, because otherwise you're sitting, drinking, eating, gambling.
You could go to the M&M store and get a snack.
Yeah, yes. Can I just talk about really quick Mix at, how did you say it? Delano? No, Delano. Delano.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Okay,
It was
so
named
Nick's restaurant at Delano.
because there's one in South Beach too.
So first of all, their food is phenomenal, which I don't even need to tell you, like, their food is good. It's phenomenal. It's great. You're going to find something you love. But the view of the strip, I literally was standing there for like 5 minutes looking out. But they have the must-have best ever dessert. Do you remember, Z? You don't remember. See, I'm a dessert girl. It was a candy bar with actual gold on it.
Remember? Yes. I remember because we ate the gold. You eat the gold.
Yeah, you eat the gold. So, and it was a candy bar dessert. It was, here's the thing.
It was a long time ago.
It was it fascinated me. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe I had a dessert with gold on it. I was like,
we were there that's when we were there for CES, right? Is that
yes,
no?
It was me, you, and Chrissy when we got the shopping bag thing. And then the funny thing, Carissa or Chrissy Beam, she was saying,
and Lisa was there.
Yeah, but it was me, you, and Chrissy when we went out, and Chrissy had said, because I'm always the up one and late night and everything. She was like, "You're not coming in at 3 o'clock," because her and I were sharing a room. Or no, we weren't sharing a room. She had a room. I had a room. You had a room. Yeah, we weren't sharing a room. But she was like, "Hope you don't plan to stay up until 3 o'clock. I got to go to bed because I'm used to being up at 6 in the morning and everything." And we're sitting there at the casino, and we're going, and it's about like, I don't know, 1, 2 o'clock, which is like 5 o'clock our time. And I'm like, "Chris, you ready to go?" And she's like, "Just a few more minutes, Ma. I'm doing really good. Just a few more minutes." And I'm like, holy crap, like, I'm done. I want to go to bed. And she was like all into it. And she was like, "I'm up. Yeah, go." She was like,
we were at the roulette table then.
Yes.
We were at the roulette table with I don't remember his name. He was the guy who created the music app for Microsoft.
Yes.
Music.
He was the one that wound up talking.
He was winning.
Yeah, my other daughter. He wound up talking to my other daughter, Courtney, because Carissa had mentioned that Courtney went to Drew, and he was like, "I'm a Drew person. What does she need? What does she want to do?" Like, he was all.
Yeah, he was a big deal.
Yeah,
he was a big deal. We had so much fun with him.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's right. He created. What was it called? It was an app. It was the music. I still have stuff on it.
Mixed music.
Mixed music. He created mixed music, and Microsoft bought it. And I just felt my face, and I still have some stuff on it.
And Mix the restaurant is the place. Remember, they had that 5,000 transparent showcase of the wines.
Yes, it was beautiful.
And they had that rock wall, which I kept touching because I had to touch it, made from the Murano glass.
Which place was it that had the jellyfish? That wasn't the same place that had the jellyfish, right?
No. That's when we went to see Michael Jackson, the circuit.
The Cirque du Soleil.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's another thing. If you love Cirque du Soleil, I've seen the Beatles, I've seen I've seen the Michael Jackson. Don't know if it's still there now. But if you love Cirque du Soleil, there's no better place to see it, to get a bunch of different Cirque du Cirque experiences. Now, they don't, if you are a huge Cirque fan, nothing beats seeing them under the big top in a tent. It's a little different seeing it in the theater if you're used to them actually coming over you and dropping down and coming through the aisles. Because when you're in the tent, it's a little bit different because it's a 360-degree experience. It's larger. But if you love Cirque, They have so many shows there that you will fall in love with them. Because I just love Cirque du Soleil. And I say that living here, I've never been to the one in Orlando.
Can I tell you a funny story about, and then I know we got to go because we're going over, but this is really funny. So, you know, I'm a spa snob, right? I'm searching for the ultimate wonderful spa. So, Delano. So Delano has the bathhouse. So
right.
A bunch of us had appointments, and you and Carissa were at 9:30. I wanted to be at 9:30, so I switched with one of the guys who we knew, Hank. So Hank took my appointment. I took his appointment. So all of the girls were getting like this cactus scrub thing. First of all, the spa was beautiful. You had your women's locker room, the men's locker room, and then you had like the women's locker room had their own pool and jacuzzi.
Oh my God. That was so beautiful.
Which makes, when you have your own pool in a place like where it's in the locker room, then that's bathing suit optional. So if there's a pool or a sauna or a whirlpool in the locker room where you're getting changed, don't be surprised if you see somebody walking around butt naked, because it's all optional. And that was the first time I ran into that, where people were walking by me naked, which no biggie, whatever. I don't care. So everybody's getting this cactus scrub, and I go in and I got to go with the guy who Hank had. So it was Mr. Miyagi, which I was excited because, you know, I'm sorry, I'm stereotyping. Mr. Miyagi, he's Asian. He's going to be very into all of that and know it. I feel like Japan and China and all the Asian countries, they really know reflexology, massaging, and all of that. I'm like, this is going to be awesome. I got Mr. Miyagi, right? So he starts off and he's stretching me, right? Stretching every single part of my body. He's stretched. Then he has this rolling pin, and he's rolling my whole body. And I'm like, all right, I get it. He's stretching me all out. Then he's going to massage me, right? No. So he's rolling all these different parts. And then he takes the sheet and he brings it up around here, and he ties it around my back and brings it like around my legs, up through my legs, and he's tying it like I got on a big sack of potato, but I'm all covered and I'm tied up, like my sheet is tied all around me. And I'm like, all right, this is a little weird, but whatever. I'm in Vegas. It's Mr. Miyagi, right? So he climbs up on the table and
it was a Thai massage. Oh my God.
He climbs up on the table and gets on top of me and straddles me, and I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? I got so nervous, and he took my arms and brought them up and went like this, pulled me all the way up the back, and I was just like, I felt like I was being tortured. And then he took my legs and he was stretching me. The whole thing was like this whole stretch thing. I didn't know. So I never got a massage. I got stretched. If I knew, when you know you're going to get something like that, it's totally different than you're expecting to lay there like this and getting rubbed. And all of a sudden, someone's climbing on your back, stretching you like you're freaking Gumby. It was quite the episode. So then Carissa comes out. I see her, and she got this cute little brush. I'm like, oh, I didn't get a brush. And she was like, oh, Ma, it was weird. Like they were doing this thing on her for cellulite. And then later that night, when I tell you, because Carissa bruises easy and they were using the cactus brush. She looked like somebody beat her up so bad. And I was like,
My
how am I
word.
going to explain this to your husband? Like, oh my God. So, needless to say, when you go for your spa treatment, know what the treatment is so that you're not in shock. Because I'm sure if you knew you're going to enjoy it, you know, like when I go for hot stone or for a scrub or whatever, you
So
know.
just know that what Rachel had is a Thai massage, because I had one in Thailand, and I actually had it done on a bed on the floor, and the woman stood on my back, and I was screaming in pain. So I know I hear you.
It was
It's
crazy.
tough,
I
man.
didn't, and I didn't, I was like, what is happening? But poor Chrissy, when I tell you the bruises on her thighs, and I'm like, how are you going to explain this to your husband
Yeah.
when
Oh my
you get
gosh.
home? That, and it was her inner thighs were all bruised, and then like on the side and everything. We were laughing
Oh
so
my
hard.
gosh.
Look, it's a great memory. It's a fun time. They didn't do anything wrong. We just didn't know what they were doing. And it was
Yeah.
a cellulite treatment. And Carissa is like a little skinny girl. So she doesn't.
Yeah, I didn't ended up not having it.
What'd you have done?
I switched and I had a facial,
I
which
mean,
I always do because I mean, as much as I love massages, I have an issue where you can't go over my knee, and because I have, a contracture and stuff like that, and I have some pretty serious, medical issues that if you press too hard, you could hurt me. I mean, for the rest of my life. So when given the chance, will always have a facial. First of all, because I love them. Second of all, because I love them. um, and they're more relaxing. Plus, when you get a facial, you do get a massage. You get, your arms and hands, and your feet are massaged usually during a facial. So I figure I'm getting the best of all of it. I guess I don't.
yeah, I mean, that's all right. I'm a massage spa girl. I need my body rubbed and what I don't like, I don't know. I guess I am like really a spa snob, and I hate when like they just move the sheet a little bit and do like they miss parts of your body. It's like, you know what? Get in there, rub my butt, go up my side. Like I'm all cool with that. So you see, I have nothing on, so I'm okay. Like rub it, put oil on it, get it all done, and yeah, I love the spas. But
So the best service I ever had was also at a spa in Las Vegas, and I had a diamond facial. It was on that high roller trip, and it was made out of diamonds, and the diamonds exfoliate
wait a minute, a
your face. Diamond,
diamonds.
diamond,
All right,
diamond.
we have to talk about that. We're putting that in a show because we're like way
Okay.
over. But we're
Okay.
definitely talking about. Let's talk about like different facials and different services
And the different massages that you've gotten, different spa services,
yeah,
scrubs and
absolutely.
whatever, and the different spas that we love.
And
Okay, we'll do that.
next week we are talking about.
I don't know.
Pull it up really quick. Oh, we're talking about Oahu and Kauai, and we're also talking about how to stay healthy while traveling. So we have some really good
That's
stuff.
a tough thing to do. So yeah, we'll have some fun tips because you tend to get run down when you're traveling. So I'm kind of excited to talk about that a little bit, especially because I'm back on the road again doing this, and then that we just did last week, and then next week I go to the Sebrings Craft Soda Festival.
Yes.
Which I'm excited about. I love soda, so I'm very excited about it.
But
Anyway.
thank you all for joining us. I'm sorry we went over. You know us, we start talking and that's it. We ran over.
Yeah.
But we will see you next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And please share and comment. And we will announce our winners next week. And we will talk to you then. Have a great week. Ciao.